All right, hey everybody, this is Matt Shu from Upright Health, and I am here with Jacqueline over on the East Coast,
Atlanta.
out in Atlanta. And Jacqueline has had some issues for with her hips for quite a while, basically her whole life, and she agreed to share her story with us. So, Jacqueline, first of all, thank you very much for being willing to share the story. It'll be really helpful for a lot of people. And second, let's talk about your hips. Can you give people an overview of your hip issues over the course of your life?
So basically, I was born with congenital hip dysplasia, and it wasn't discovered until I was 2 years old. So I got an osteotomy to fix it, and they basically reshape your pelvis and then make a hip socket using other bones from your iliac. So that was a pretty major surgery. I was in a body cast forever, like months, and then I was pain free until age 25, but I did have to quit some sports teams and make some adjustments along the way.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, no major issues until 25 when I was skiing, tennis, yoga, way too much yoga. And then I just started becoming in pain every day on the operated hip on the right side. Oh.
So then you had those tests, you had the MRI arthrogram, and
Mhm.
then you were told so surgery was going to be the thing to do
So
on both
they
hips?
recommended surgery immediately. They were like, you definitely need surgery. There's no point in delaying it. You're not going to fix this with physical therapy. Nobody gets better. That's what the first surgeon said, even with PT, which I knew then wasn't true because there were people at my PT place that I had been religiously going through to that had labral tears that had seen results with exercise.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I need to get a second opinion. So basically, I had gone on vacation for my birthday and I was in terrible pain the whole time. And I was Googling on the way home. My friend was driving and I found the FAI Fix and I bought it immediately and started doing it because scenario two described exactly my scenario, which was you've probably been doing yoga for 2 years. And there's a such thing as
All
hyperflexibility,
right.
which is exactly what I had been experiencing. I had gotten really into yoga. I quit all my other intense sporting activities in hopes that yoga would help me,
Mm-hmm.
but really it seemed to be making things worse, which is kind of counterintuitive if you don't really understand the problem.
Right. Yep. Yep.
So, sadly, yoga was my downfall.
Okay.
But
Okay.
so yeah, so then I was like, this is exactly me. I have to do this. So then found Upright Health and I signed up for a Skype appointment.
Mm-hmm.
And you predicted that by September 2nd, I could deadlift 90 pounds, which was true. And then you predicted that things, which I never would have believed in a million years because I'd never done any weightlifting pretty much ever. And then you also predicted that things would stabilize and I would start feeling some relief by then, which was also true.
Yes.
So, yeah. So basically from September 2nd until like October, maybe like first week in October, I was like pain free and super excited about it. And I had a flare up for a couple weeks and then now I'm better.
How are you feeling, just in terms of your hips these days? Your forward outlook. What are you thinking?
I am super hopeful and excited. And I'm starting to get back into all the things I used to like to do, not yoga. But
Yoga. Yeah.
my yogi days are over. I just don't want to loosen anything up anymore than
Mm-hmm.
it already is now. So I've been doing biking a little bit and I've been doing walking to get ready for a hiking trip that I'm going on. And I've done a couple bigger hikes and they've gone really well.
Nice.
And I've done horseback riding and
Oh,
that one as well. Yeah.
nice. Nice.
So, and I'm going horseback riding again on my big hiking trip for like a hardcore ride. Yeah, and people also, I want to tell them that it's not linear and don't be freaked out when you have a flare up or a setback because it is temporary, even though it feels like you might be starting from square one. There's a lot of anxiety related to being in pain that's hard to understand and seems unpredictable. And it is, but once you start to figure it out, there's so much relief and peace that comes with that too.
Well, Jacqueline, thank you so much for joining me on this call and taking the time to share this story. It's super helpful. I know there's a lot of people out there who will find this helpful. So thanks for your effort, and thanks for your
Thanks for
faith.
helping me and listening to me freak out when I have painful flare-ups.